Hey everyone, Ivan A here. Deck Tech time. This is my take on red, white, and blue control. Um, it is not perfect, but I deem it good enough to take to FNM tonight. I'm missing a couple shocks, a couple of dual lands. You'll notice what's missing as I lay it out. So for basics, I've got 2 mountain, 3 plains, 2 island. I do have a playset of Steam Vents, which is great. I was really happy to finish that playset. Got a playset of Hallowed Fountain. Um, Before it became red, white, and blue, this deck was red and blue. So I kind of started to trade for these kind of last notice. But I was able to get a playset either way, which was pretty cool. Thanks for everyone who helped me trade into those. Got 2 Sacred Foundry, so there we are missing 2 Sacred Foundry, as you can see. Got a playset of Sulphur Falls, 2 Glacial Fortress. I would have loved 2, but time ran out. 1 Clifftop Retreat. Would have loved 3 more. And since I'm missing dual lands and whatnot, I am putting into the deck 2 Evolving Wilds. I mean, in turn 1, it doesn't put me back at all because I only have one drop, and that is a Dispel. So, yeah. This is just in case I struggle getting uh, 2 or 3 of a certain color. I have trouble casting Aetherling sometimes. I can't get enough blue. And I have trouble casting Mizzium Mortars on Overload because I can't find my 3rd mountain. So hopefully when I have these in my hand, I have one of those cards in my hand, and I know that I need to pull a mountain or pull an island. This deck can go very many different directions, and that's what happens when you are missing a lot of cards, you know. But I think I found a synergy in the deck, and I think it can do very well tonight. I don't have any Jace Architects of Thoughts or Tamios, so I have 3 Ralzerics. Usually there are 2 in the main board I've seen, or just even 1 in the main board. But this guy, I love Izzet. He's a great card. He can bolt something. He can tap a creature and then untap a land, so you can leave yourself open to cast a charm, or you can clear a guy out of the way. And what am I clearing the way for? I've got some creatures in here. I'll show you now. Um, so that's Ralzeric. I've got, for counters in the main board, 1 Dispel, 1 Negate, 1 Dissipate, 1 Counterflux. These are counters, you know, I don't know. So those are my counters. I'm not really sure what the logic is behind this, but yeah. This is a card I'm really excited about. This is True Fire Paladin. He's 2 for a 2/2 with Vigilance. And for 2, you can give him +2/+0. So if you're not playing a very aggro-y deck, you can start swinging for 2 or 4, and it is just a beast. And for 2, you can also give him First Strike. So that's very cool. I run 3 of those, and I have 2 Sunhome Guildmage to give my creatures +1/+0, or to simply generate creatures. For 4 mana, I can get a 1/1 haster. So those are most of my creatures right there. They drop as early as turn 2, so it's really nice to see them come out early. And a lot of people are going to be shocked, I think, when they see these cards, because I mean, they're not used to seeing these cards in red, white, and blue. I've got the playset of Azorius Charms. Usually, I end up drawing a card simply because I have a ton of removal in this deck, and I can deal with their creatures. I very rarely give them lifelink in place testing. Give these guys lifelink. It's only when I have a very well-developed board or I'm struggling on life. 2 Boros Charm. If I turn 2 True Fire Paladin, and then let's say turn 4, I give him +2/+0. I attack. If he's unblocked, I give him double strike. That's 8 damage. It'll also make something indestructible or sneak in 4 damage if I need it to. For removal, 4 Searing Spear. Spot removal. 1 Mizium Mortars. I would have loved 1 more, but I couldn't get a hold of one. I've only got 1 Detention Sphere, so I've had to substitute with 2 Oblivion Rings. That's not too bad. And I've got 3 Turn and Burns in the main board. I love burning something early on if they're aggro. And if the game's going to go a bit longer, I love turning and burning an Obsidat or a Gristlebrand, you know, something huge. So let's get those out of the way. And yeah, guys, feel free to leave comments, critiques. I'm not done yet, but War Leader's Helix, which is a fantastic card. I know Lightning Helix is way better, but this card is just as fine in Standard. Only 1 Supreme Verdict. I would have loved 1 more. Oh well. 1 Aetherling. I would have loved 1 more. And then a Mind Claw Shaman, which is my personal secret weapon. My personal touch. If you don't know what this guy does, look him up. 5 mana for a 2/2. When he comes into play, I get to look at my opponent's hand and play an instant or sorcery without paying the mana cost. So I could just place their Sphinx's Revelation for 0. Just to cut them out of playing their Sphinx's Revelation. If I could get life and draw it, that would be great. But we'll see how it does tonight. And the sideboard is not put together yet. I'm going to put that together quickly. So leave any suggestions for a sideboard. Thank you for watching, and see you all later.